Hey folks, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your NHL playoff previews and predictions for a Wednesday, May 19th. Hopefully you're having yourself a good start to your day. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner, or hit the subscribe button below this video if you are using a mobile device. Today's podcast brought to you by HockeyPicks.com. Anybody can play, anybody can join, and folks, you want to follow the top scorers right now at HockeyPicks.com. You got Z Roper at 844, Vela from Finland at 826, and Benji, a new third place leader. Everybody's taking a rotation in the third spot. It's now 808 for Benji of Detroit here at HockeyPicks.com. All right, let's get to the only regular season game that's left to be played between the Vancouver Canucks and the Calgary Flames. Now the Flames going to this one, a 172 favorite. The over-under set at 6.5. ATS forecast, computer pick, gonna go with the Flames in this one. 3.6 to 3.2. The over-under at 6.86. These two teams played yesterday afternoon in Vancouver. It was a 4-2 win for the Canucks, and now the last two games for the Flames have gone over the total, and they are now 25-30 on the season, and 23-32 for Vancouver, and this will be the last regular season game for both these teams here today. All right, let's go to the playoff games, and we're going to kick it off with the first game. Should be a beauty at the TD Garden Arena in Boston, and looking at the bookmakers line, 167 favorite. Now, keep in mind, when Boston in Game 1 and Game 2, they're around that 130 price tag, and now they're up 37 cents, so you see where the bookmakers trying to give you a little bit of something to think about, something to chew on. And I always say, perception versus reality. Are they really worth 167 in this spot, even though the series is tied 1-1? And looking at the computer pick here, 3.3 for Boston, 2.79 for the Capitals. The over-under land on 6.15. And looking at here, both these teams are on 1 day's rest. And the over-under chance of this game going over the total tonight is at 59%. Nashville taking on the Carolina Hurricanes. Hurricanes leading that series 1-0. They are 185 favorite here tonight against the Preds. The over-under set at 5.5. ATS forecast, computer pick, going to lead with Carolina, 3.3 to 2.6. The over-under at 5.97. We do have the Canes at a 51% chance of winning compared to 39% for the Predators on the Raymond Report Law of Average Theory, the percentage play. And the Kogo is set at 60%. My line on this game was minus 160 for Carolina. And I had, let me see here, Boston, I had them at minus 141. So you can see both these teams overvalued here this evening. Winnipeg taking on the Edmonton Oilers. Now the Oilers, first playoff game against the Jets. And minus 156 is the price tag here on the opener. And the over-under set at 5.5. ATS forecast, computer pick, season upset here. 3.2 for Winnipeg, 2.8 for the Oilers. The over-under at 6.07. And this is what I love about the computer picks. It's not a chalk eater. It won't always take the favorites, and you just never know because sometimes the dogs do have to win, right? Now, looking at the chance of winning the game, does favor the Winnipeg Jets at 40% tonight compared to 35% for the Edmonton Oilers. So the computer must be seeing some of the analytics that I haven't seen yet, but I will dig it up. And both these teams coming off well-rested. In fact, Winnipeg winning their last two, which they needed to win because they were really struggling. Their last win was a 4-2 win over the Leafs, where the Oilers lost 4-1 against Vancouver. And looking at the line again, 158 is my line on the Oilers. So fair market value here tonight on the Edmonton Oilers, and I had plus 108 for the Jets. And the Kogo is at 51%, meaning a 49% chance of this game going under the total tonight in Edmonton. And the final game of the evening will be in Colorado. The Avs, a minus 333 favorite. I had minus 236, so you can see way overvalued here. And Colorado winning game 1, 4-1. And the bookmakers have made the over-under set at 5.5. I do like the computer pick here. 3.29 for Colorado, 2.4 for the St. Louis Blues. And that's based on 103 previous simulated games in the database. 43% chance of winning tonight for St. Louis. 15% for Colorado, and your Kogo's at 51%. And for Winnipeg, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, 40% chance of winning for Winnipeg, 35 for the Oilers. I think I did, but just wanted to make sure that we had you well prepared for tonight's NHL playoff game. Wow, great playoffs. You know what? Tampa Bay, what can you say? Great team, great goaltending. Vasilevsky stood on his head, and Vegas, solid win. So, hey, we're getting some great hockey right now. It's a fun time of year, and folks, I went 2-1 yesterday. My selection, I think, is at HockeyPicks.com. Where's Ronnie Ray? If you want to follow my picks, I went 2-1 yesterday. If you want to follow my picks each and every day, go to Most Followed. You're going to see Ron Raymond, Ronnie Ray. Click on Follow My Picks, And then once I put in my selections, go to following right here, and you will see my picks right here. And you can see Musko. Musko here is one of our legends here at the website. He's got 62 or 63 cups. And every time you go 4-0 or better, you pick up a mini Stanley Cup. In fact, let me show you right now. So you see every time you do a perfect night, you get a little mini Stanley Cup. Musko, it's just, I'm always amazed by this. And I'm never tired of promoting him. 63 cups. That is just amazing. Messi, Steve Austin commercial. Messi, 55 cups. And Wise One, Keith, got 51, and Louis Lovett's got 50 cups. You want to follow their picks too at hockeypicks.com. All right, folks, have yourself a great night of watching NHL hockey. As always, shop for value, play those percentages. I'll see you back shortly with another Raymond Report. Cheers.